I had to restart this live, y'all. What's up, Queen Rona? Had to restart it. We back now, y'all. Make sure y'all tap that like button one time. If y'all in here, tap that like button. What's up, everybody? We back. Hey, look, where Miss Lisa and them go at? Y'all come on back. I thought it was gonna let y'all stay in the back room. Make sure y'all. I'm gonna drop that link again, y'all. I'm gonna drop the link for them again. I had to restart. I'm ready for a good old convo. Yeah, me too. I thought we had a good conversation about Jerry Springer, but oh, I'm sorry. What's up with the Shella, baby? Everybody lost the connection. Y'all make sure y'all share this live out again. My man, network kids league convo needed. Yeah, I just shared my link, y'all. Miss, what Miss Lisa? I wanted her to come back. I'm sorry. Yeah, we took an L, man. Took an L tonight. You know what I'm saying? That hurt. That boy Jokic, man. Them boys don't look like they want to play around this year. They look like they hungry. Okay, I got you. Mika, what's going on? How you doing?
Doing all right. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Can't complain too much.
Yeah, I ain't been up here in a minute. I, I had to stay away from some of the little drama that was going on, but
Yeah, we off of that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I want you to keep your head up. You know, we both from Carolina. I'm gonna support you regardless, and I want you to
For
keep your
sure.
head up.
What part of Carolina you from?
I'm from Roanoke Rapids.
Double law, double law.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm from Roanoke Rapids.
Okay,
I just
yeah, yeah.
just make sure you keep your head up. Always realize with women there come mess.
Yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's all
Yeah,
good. I
girl.
just be needing to vent sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I gotta got to vent it off, you know what I'm saying? But I'm good now, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Yeah, and when people see you start getting ahead, they gonna start trying to attack. That's part of the process of getting somewhere. When people see you
right.
start getting ahead, they gonna start trying to attack. But can't nobody tell you who not and who to bring on your platform, because you trying to be on your platform.
Right.
I think everybody lost it. The moral of the story is not team nobody. It's team truth of trying to figure out what's going on and stop the mess up on social media anyway. So
Right.
that was the moral to figure to to kind of, we all can assume something, but you got to hear exactly two sides of the story from the people that's involved to even know what's going on. But everybody wanted to bite your head off when you want to bring her on, but why not?
Well, I mean, moving forward, I'm gonna keep that same format with whatever I do. I really want to have that type of platform to where, it's like a courtroom. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's gonna make it a great platform for anybody to come to an event. It's gonna grow into something very nice, regardless. You know, at the end of the day. So I'm gonna keep my platform the way that it is, and I'm gonna make sure that I want to be able to bring some couples up who going through different breakups and stuff like that, so we can get it figured out. Maybe we can patch up some relationships and marriages and stuff like that. Maybe it ain't worth, you know what I'm saying, them splitting up. Maybe we can aid them in doing something like that. You get what I'm saying? Or maybe it's worth splitting up. You see what I'm saying?
You're exactly right. You are exactly right. Sometimes it can help them if nobody really sit down and listen to both of them.
That's right. Uh Dimples, you gotta be playing, you gotta be playing in the background back there or something.
Huh?
We playing in the background or something back there. I hear echo.
Know what I'm doing.
You gotta
I'm
cut
not
the
a
YouTube off.
technical person.
Yeah,
I'm
you gotta cut the
pressing
YouTube off.
turn the YouTube on. Okay, from the TV. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Just mute it.
I'll mute it off the TV and watch you on my phone. I'm sorry.
I ain't heard of that. D. The new Marvin Gaye. That's a tall task. Now, hold up. Don't get to putting Marvin Gaye name on sentences with other people. Marvin stand alone now. Hold on now.
Yes, he does.
That's Big Marv. That's Big Marv, not the little one.
That's good music.
Marvin Gaye.
Nothing like
My
it.
grandma put me on the Marvin Gaye. She put me on the Al Green. She loved Al Green. My grandma used to love Al Green, man.
Mhm.
She put me on that old Al. You know what I'm saying? Love and happiness.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's what y'all want, Sharon. Judge Jaffe. Judge Jaffe. Jaffe the Great. Judge Jaffe. I like that.
Mhm.
Brianna, Omega Papa.
You're gonna be all right, Joffrey.
Yeah, I know. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm
You
just
know,
ready. I'm
I
ready.
just hate that it happened like that because I love you all.
Yeah,
You know, I just didn't like how um I'm gonna say this one thing and then I'm gonna let it go. That the reason Sweet Mama and Lupac got pissed off because somebody in the comment said, "Sweet Mama, you know, they just jealous of you." The other, it was a comment that was on there, and I was on there that night, and I was getting ready to comment and said, "No, Sweet Mama and them ain't jealous of you." And when they made that comment,
hmm
you pulled it up on your thing, and you say, "Yeah, I know there's a lot of them out there jealous." And she thought you was referring to her.
I
So
honestly didn't even. I don't even remember the.
and
Honestly,
you don't be reading a lot of the comments.
nah, I don't.
It just rolls up on the list and she read it and that's what made her think like you were talking about her. I'm gonna let it go, but I
Yeah,
love all of y'all and I'm gonna support all three of y'all.
that's
Okay.
all good, man. That's all good.
You know, I like your format and I love her format. I watched her from the beginning months ago and you from Facebook and switched to you when you went on to YouTube.
Yeah, I,
So I support you equally. Ain't gonna be me talking about them over here, and there ain't gonna be
yeah,
me talking about what you talking about over there. You understand?
yeah,
It's going to be an equal level of supportership for each one, and I'm not the type of person to be talking about somebody taking stuff from place to place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you go ahead, and I'm in the comments. I love you. I love you and your wife, and I'm going to continue to support you. I'll be down in the chat.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Yep. So y'all, hello.
Yeah, keep moving on with your platform the way you this your
Yeah. So
platform. Everybody in it to make money. People kill me. What you up here? What they up here for? Everybody in it to make money. That's what you do. You think you'll give something your time and not what
hey man.
do what you do and don't worry about the people and just keep doing you. Just keep and you know every I wouldn't respond to everything because some people are they want you to respond. So
Yeah.
they'll just, you have to let some people just let them skedaddle, let them get away because they want you to respond because they try to make some off you. But they don't. Some people don't care about getting up here arguing amongst each other. They want that because they trying to make money off that.
Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah, most definitely. I just don't like the way they played that out between Jaffe and Sweet Mom and Lupa because they know that, they was up here, they was doing good with great content, and I don't like that at all. That should have never happened towards them. And I pray Sweet Mom, they see this and they come back around, they gonna be fine. But you can't just jump when you looking at these comments. You don't run with these comments. You go to that person because now where y'all done connected, y'all should be able to come. Hey, let me hit him in this inbox or whatever. Let me talk to him 101 instead of running with these comments because people are very messy. And I saw that that's the way this played out, and that wasn't cool at all. And some of these people, they was supporters on Joffrey's side and Sweet Mom, so that was totally wrong. But hey,
Yeah,
God see everything y'all do. Remember that.
Even with so I'm gonna make this last statement about it, right? But
Hmm.
even when they were saying that I sent my people to attack Jeannie, I won't sending them to attack her. I was sending them to defend my name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was saying, yo, basically just telling them to defend my name. And so if anybody took that for that, that's not what I meant.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
I know what you meant when you said what you were saying. Because if no one else saw it, I saw it that whole day. I mean, that whole day, the next day, it was out. At one while, I was like, okay, it's enough of this. I stopped following because I was like, that's totally disrespect. And the only thing I have heard out of your mouth, you always was very protective of them. You didn't like the situation that you seen that was when they was being attacked for
Right.
whatever they wanted to choose to make for their content. She was literally being attacked by people. You didn't like that. And you
Right.
said that. But for her to come back and to do you like that, I felt like, hey man, that was wrong, at the end of the day. Even she been here on your platform, with you. So, that wasn't cool at all. And that's just not the behavior you do. If I got a misunderstanding, I'm gonna come to you personally. I'm not finna come on this platform and be
exactly.
acting a fool. It's a way to do everything, you know. Can't get mad because you choose to run your platform the way you want to run it. At the end of the day, this your platform. I would have did the same thing you would have did. Okay, it's a lot of them that want to did what you done, but why not? You
Right.
know,
It's a
I ain't
lot of
see
them that
no big
say they
problem.
wonder.
So but that's them. They wanna, but Jaffe from day one, he had an open platform and he listened to both sides. There's nothing wrong with it. If you don't listen to both sides, what you getting?
I don't know what's going
You
But
on.
know what
haven't
you
she
getting?
reached out to her several times? Wasn't she talking to her in the past several
No,
times? Telling
no. See, that's where they need to stop the confusion. I was on that live when she showed up on her page.
not
That's
no,
because
not Sweet Mom, not Sweet Mom,
uh-huh.
not her, but
Okay.
Jeannie. Jeannie didn't talk to the wife of the ex-wife of plenty of
No.
times.
I don't want to discuss. I
No.
don't know what's
I
going
don't
on
know
with that.
nothing about I
No,
don't know
listen,
nothing
listen.
about that.
I think she said something about I don't know, man. She
I
did say
don't know
something about
nothing
giving
about
it out.
that.
They did say
Yeah.
something like that, but I don't
Yeah.
want to keep
Oh yeah,
discussing
she
that stuff up
has.
here. Let's go ahead and
Yeah.
move on from that topic, y'all. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to cause no confusion or none of that.
Right.
And
Cause it'll go left And you right. Let's
Yeah, so
yeah.
I just want to move on from it, man.
But what you were saying about Jerry Springers anyway?
yeah,
I miss
he that man, that was fake, man. I thought Jerry Springer really had two kids and left all his kids, left his two kids something. It was a lie, though. It was real. It wasn't even real.
mm,
But yeah, y'all. So you know what I'm saying. Let me talk about how I want to do my platform though. I really want to have people come up here. You know what I'm saying. Um, I really want to have. Oh, she will be forced by law to end it. The only way to do it will be if she makes a public apology. She's going to clear Robert's name. I hope she do clear my man's name, you know what I'm saying? But no matter what she get up here and say, at the end of the day, it's gonna be people who believe whatever they believe at the end of the day. So, you know,
right.
but like I was saying, what's up, Kelly? How you doing, Kelly? I see you down there. Um, I want to make my platform that type of like a courtroom. Like I said, man, I want people to
Mhm.
be able to come up here. You know what I mean? Moving forward, you know what I mean? Different sides of the story. If we can get people that want to come up and they going through a breakup and they want to tell their story, yeah, I want to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? And then I want to reach out to the other side of the story, and I want to hear from them too. You know what I'm saying? That's how I want to do it. You know what I mean? It ain't got to be in particular these people, but other people who are going through similar situations. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I don't blame you on that, Jaffa, too, because I'm kind of tired. And what I look
Yeah,
at,
I'm tired.
that young man, he's going on with his life. He's doing good. I
Yeah,
pray everything, for his good, and it is. And I'm gonna leave it at that because it's just, it's ongoing. And her day coming. Sometimes we have to sit back and God gonna handle that situation. When you walk wrong, you gonna deal with that at the end of the day. So, I just wish him the best and he's moving on. He's showing you now that he's moving on. He's living his good life. So, hey,
D,
uh,
I'm gonna check that music out now because you keep talking about he like Marvin Gaye and all that. Look now, hold up now, D. You giving us a tall story. I want to hear this guy. I want to hear him. You know what I'm saying? I for sure want to hear the guy. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's how. That,
I love for you to have that type of platform.
yeah,
I like to listen to um people, especially if you can bring couples back together,
that'll be
because
good.
what they said, what God put together, man ain't supposed to try to destroy.
right.
So that's the real in it anyway. So
That's so true.
I would really like to see. It might help a lot of people because sometimes people just need somebody to sit down and listen to both other sides of the story and be
Yeah,
fair with each side. That's
Hmm.
what a lot of people need.
And see, if she would have listened to that brother, I think she would have been okay. But she wouldn't leave it alone. She just kept on. So at this point, I advise that young man to run. You know, at the beginning of it, yeah, I felt like it probably could have been saved or whatever. Who don't cuss? Who don't have things inside their home? But they should have stayed inside their home. All that stuff that young lady put out here, she should have never did that. So, she made her bed up. So she got to, hey, she got to make it up. She got to come correct, you know. She did too much. It's just gone too far, and I would like to see couples, get and talk and work on they self and you like you say, come back together. Do what you got to do. Because when you take those vows, you say it for better for worse, right?
that's right.
A lot of people not going by that. Sometimes, you do got to move on. And in that situation, yeah, he need to move on. And, it was just too much. It's
I,
too much and it went too far,
yeah,
But I pray that you can stop somebody else before it get too late. If you can
yeah.
get
I
them
would love to have
together.
that discussion with somebody. I see somebody online
Yes,
going through something.
yes,
I'm gonna start reaching out to people, and
yes.
if y'all see anybody online going through these type of things, bring them bring it to my attention if you can, and I'll try to reach out to them or whatever. If y'all feel like y'all want to reach out to them and bring them to me or whatever, that'll
And
be
that story you shared, Jaffa, on your page, man, that was so sad.
about
I
the
could
guy
not.
But they got the girl said it was one of my one of the supporters on my page said she was in the hotel room when it happened. She was in his hotel room, and the girl
She
busted
went
in
there.
and shot him.
Mm.
Good gracious.
That joint was so crazy. I
But
can't get. I don't know what happened to it done disappeared off my timeline now. So I don't know
but
what happened to it.
because it was like they wasn't together, but they was co-parenting, and they always stayed in it. And the girl went to the hotel. I was like, my God, that is outrageous, you know. So she just constantly did, and then want to sit and tell the family that it went off. I wasn't trying to, but you shouldn't have never had it in the first place. And then why, if y'all not together, why is you going to where he's at to
Yeah,
constantly just bother him, you know?
she was always after that guy, man. That was crazy
Yeah.
to me. I was like, man.
But
Then
I
she
did
ended
see
up.
some of his wrongdoing though, because with my mother 80 years old, and she always tell me, women go off of what they hear, and men go off of what they see. So sometimes you have to just, even if you're baby mother, you just got to go ahead on and separate yourself. You can't keep dealing on with the situations and causing those women to be involved and feelings to get stronger and stronger. So he was doing a lot of, you see how he was in the car and he was playing, he was
Yeah,
antagonizing her a little bit.
yeah,
and
Right.
and and that's as long as you make a woman feel like she got a little bit of with you, she gonna feel like she can still be with you or you still want her. You have to step away from the situation in a whole as the man, and let those feelings aside with that woman. You can't keep doing that with women, because it's a lot of dealing with this stuff with those two, the wife and the husband. I see that there's a lot of it's a lot of weak women in the world. It's a lot of them, and you gotta let them. As men, please, if you don't want them, you don't want to be involved with them. Walk away from the situation in a whole, please.
Right. Don't mislead.
Yeah,
And then for one, I say each individual, that goes for ladies and women's. First, love yourself. You know, because if you don't love yourself, how you going in to love anyone else when you're not loving yourself? You most definitely got to love yourself. And when you love yourself, then you know how to go to that other person and treat them the same, you know.
can I put my cash out in the chat? Okay, hold on. Let me see. She said, let me see. How do I get this thing? I don't even know how to use.
But that's so true.
Yeah,
yeah. I feel sorry for the young man. I feel sorry for her, the
it's sad. The
kids.
whole family, everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody involved.
yeah.
Everybody involved. I just had one of my family members just set up by a woman,
Mm.
and it's turned our whole family down. But everybody kind of like, why are you taking her side somewhat? No, I'm not taking her side. I'm seeing the broader picture. I'm
So
seeing.
what happened with that? With
So
that.
so what's going on is, so him and the young lady has been messing around for a while. The young lady was actually married, and she ended up getting pregnant about 4 years ago, and she's married. She were, but they filing for a divorce now. But she ended up getting pregnant. When the baby was born, it belonged to my cousin. So um, the woman is of another race, her and the husband. And, we black. So
Mm.
when the baby came out, the husband knew something's not right. So he got private investigators and all of that, and found out that she was dealing with my cousin. He left her. The man kind of had like a lot of money and stuff, so she won't get anything because she stepped outside of the marriage.
Right.
So my my cousin was really messing with her, just messing with her, because that's what he does. He messed with a lot of women.
Right.
He messed with a lot of women. So he didn't really want her, so he shouldn't have been playing with that woman marriage at the beginning. So
Hmm.
once the man gone and whatever, she's trying to she's on big on him, trying to make him be with her and all of that, because she's like, hey, you didn't ruin my marriage. You done caused me everything. But now
Can't
he's
force
like, no,
that.
I don't want that, and all of that with her, and I just take care of my kid. But she don't want that. She's hurt. She done lost her husband. Both of y'all played a part in it, but he played a part in it too. Well, however, what she done was she called him to a hotel, and well, he called her to the hotel because it to a hotel. And when she got there, she set everything up and called the police and ran out, and she went and had charges up against him and said that, he the R word.
Yeah. Oh my God.
She set him up. She set him up
Ooh.
because she said he ruined her life. So
That's
now she's gonna ruin his life. He have a good job and everything, and
man.
he was in VA. They locked him up in VA without a bond.
Right.
He didn't have a bond, but he just had another baby by another girl, and that other girl, she was able to go to the courts and take text a lot of text messages and stuff like that the lady had sent, saying that she was going to ruin his life and threaten her to kill her. It's just so much going on. But he's in a world of trouble now. He's at risk of losing his good job. um, they did let him out, but they let him out on house arrest. So he got the thing on his leg. He can't go nowhere but work. So all his livelihood has stopped because he decided to play a game that he should have stopped playing.
Let me tell you, and let me add this. No matter if he found not guilty or whatever, his future is definitely tarnished forever because somebody can always believe he did it because she said it.
And that's sad because, at the end of the day, she was wrong.
Dead
First of
wrong.
all, you don't step out of your marriage. She shouldn't have
Yep.
never did that. And what he should have looked at, she's married. You run. Say, baby, no, I don't do married women. Somewhere you got to know how to draw the line and being careful in protecting yourself at all costs. But she's wrong. And so she shouldn't feel like that he messed up her marriage. She messed up her marriage for stepping out of her marriage, doing what she doing, you know. Of course, what you think that the husband gonna keep you, and you've been out here cheating on him and doing, you messed that up because you should have never went outside your marriage. Whatever the problems was, you should have had went to your husband and got some help with that situation instead of stepping out.
Yeah.
And it's truly sad that he's going through that. Um,
Man, that's sad, man.
Yeah, I
you know.
blame. He have had a lot of this go on with
What
women all of his life.
do you
Not
think he'd
this
be willing to
particular
come?
thing.
Do you think he'd be willing to come up here and speak about this?
He I don't he's kind of on the government side of a job. He have a so he may or he may not, because he's thinking about, he's frustrated at this moment, and all he's thinking about is keeping his government job.
Mm, I
So
feel so bad,
this,
man. About
yeah, this I and we have always told him that, hey, stop. He's a ladies' man, and we've always told him, hey, one of these women's one day you gotta stop, because you gotta stop playing with the emotion of women.
it can
And
get
one of
dangerous.
these women's one day, one of them is gonna do something that you ain't gonna be able to take. So, and we begged him to, because everybody knew something was this lady. She was obsessed with him, and we was like, we could see it in her when he would bring her around, and he was like, why nobody talk to her? We're like, no, something ain't right with her. She's obsessed. We could tell the way she would gravitate to him and take him. She was like, she was just so in love, and she was obsessed. So she was in like, if I can't have you, nobody will. But they both played a big part in it, because he wasn't
Mhm.
raised that way to mess with nobody with no husband anyway. And now on top of that, a child is made. This
Mm.
is sad. This is sad, but This goes to show that some women can be very weak minded in situations. You don't. It's not a lot of strong women in the world. Strong minded women in the world is just not. That's just facts.
Very,
Right,
It's
very
not a lot of
vindictive.
strong minded women.
right.
Very vindictive.
Yes, and when you make them mad, they will hit, but they will do anything. They will destroy anybody. They don't care who's involved. Children, some women do not care. All they want is revenge.
Yep.
And men have to look at it that way. Hey, everything that look good ain't good. And sometimes you just step back as a man and stop playing with these women's emotions because some of them could just say, okay, I'm walking away. And some of them could say, oh no, I ain't going out like that.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
That's sad, man.
yeah, that's a sad situation.
Yeah.
I really hate the man. I hate that for your cousin, man.
Well, now he
Yeah.
got something he can talk and he can, teach other young men what to not do and get involved in. Um,
It's scary, man, because any given moment, man, that stuff can happen like that. You know what I'm saying? That somebody just getting their feelings about anything. You know what I'm saying? That stuff can happen like that.
and then it don't make it right, for a woman. I don't care how upset you is or get mad and you out here doing the things that you're doing, you feel like that you're not gonna be held accountable for.
Right.
You're gonna at the end of the day, each individual gonna be held accountable for their actions. You know, uh, it's just not good and healthy at all.
And I mean, they said that because the people next to the room beside them said they left out. I mean, he gonna beat the case. They left out the people next door in the room beside them said they left out. They was laughing, joking, talking, everything. And I guess when they got back in the room, I don't know what happened. He won't really open up. I don't know if somebody called and ticked her and triggered her. But they said when she got there, the person next door in the room told us because we've been doing a lot of investigation to we trying to get them clear of this. They came out laughing, talking, giggling, everything, and came back in with food.
Mm.
So, and then something triggered her. Maybe another woman called. He won't really talk about it a lot. He's just so angry and upset. Something happened that triggered her to do it, but they did let him out. Virginia is nothing to play with. Virginia
Oh
is
no,
nothing to play with.
you gotta tell
And,
me.
and they had him no bun at first, but when we kind of got all this evidence and
So
had
what part
people
of
to
VA
write
he
stuff,
in? Emporia or something?
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth.
Hmm.
Okay. And each county different up there.
Yeah,
Each county got their own little thing going on up there. That's like it's just woo.
Well, I pray that everything work out in his favor and they find out the truth. That he's you know find out the truth. Maybe she'll get the heart and come correct and say the truth.
yeah.
Cause you got
Hope,
to think
hope.
about if they got a child together. At the end of the day, I don't care how upset you is. You need to think about that child.
Exactly. That's what we've been kind of saying, hey, it's not true. Y'all gotta what you gonna tell your child in the end? What are you gonna tell them you to put the if something do happen of this, what do you tell the child when the child figure out grow up? Because people fail to realize the kids gotta grow up. And when they grow up, they want answers.
Right.
Everybody start talking grandma, granddaddy, uncle, aunt, cousins, start talking about the situation. The kids' ears are open when they start going, oh, well, this didn't go the way I was told. And they want answers.
Yeah. Mm. Man, this is bad, man.
Yeah, cause somebody shared a story about a young man. The mama misled the child, making them feel like the father was gone or something, or didn't want no parts of the life. But to come to find out the child grown now and found out that the father was sending letters and was trying to You
Yeah, I
know,
seen that.
have
I had shared that earlier. That
okay,
was on Mr. Let Go page. He had this
Mm-hmm.
kid up there. He was like 26 years old, and the guy
right.
had he had experienced some stuff with his mama keeping him from his daddy, telling him his daddy was deceased and all kind of stuff, man.
Hmm.
He was in a movie. That guy.
No, he was.
Yeah, he was in a movie. You know, he got into a lot of trouble one time. Um, he got into a lot of trouble one time, like with a woman or something. Like they were saying or he did something like he was aggressive or something. He got into a lot of trouble, and come to find out, I guess he acted the way his mother treated him.
And that just turned him against his mom on all levels.
Yeah.
I don't care how, you shouldn't involve the children, especially if the parents there and wants to be a part of their children's life. It's not cool to involve your kids in that because you upset or things didn't go the way you want. You know,
Hmm.
it's just outrageous because at the end of the day, when these kids get, like you say, get grown and find out, I mean, what you gonna do? Turn them against? You turn them against you. So why do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nina, yeah, I'm responding to what she was saying. Yeah, yeah, she should have protect herself as married, but he should have protect himself as well because he owned baby number 12.
Mm. Oh, born the whole family. Okay. I love his page, Mr. Let Go. Yeah, I rocks with Mr. Let Go. I like his content. Man, it's just a lot, man. Let me call out my cash app real quick. Somebody sent me a cash app, so oh, what the hell? Oh man, my damn headphones. I dropped my headphones right there, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I'm sorry. Uh, shout out to shout out to my girl Shella Baby for the cash app. Thanks for the love. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yep.
Right. Me too.
Hmm.
Answer that. You listen, you'll find out.
Trying to
Right.
find the secrets, make you look at
You,
everybody
you know
different.
they say, you can only thing you can do is talk to them. If they don't listen, you learn the hard way.
That's right.
So, hey, take this lesson and pray for the best now. And when you get out of it, now you don't go back in that direction. You know,
That's all we can do.
I talk to my grown son all the time, and when he don't listen, I step back. I say, okay, I'm gonna let God handle it. You don't want to listen to mama, so I let you bump your little head. It'll be all right. You'll
How old
come,
is
son.
he? How old is
Uh,
your son?
he 27 now,
Okay.
and my oldest boy is 33.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah, I do too. 'Cause my son up there in A&T,
huh.
and every time I turn around, he wanna
Oh, you
get
28.
on the phone with me and
Oh,
with a different little
my
girl.
son listening to me. He came, Mom, I'm 28 now. You sure is ain't January. Well, let your mama let you stay young for a little while.
Auntie, the one my wife went to school at.
Yeah, my son at A&T now, he's 20 years old, and every
Yeah.
time I turn around, he calling me, video chatting me.
How's it going,
You
y'all?
see my friend, my
How you
girl.
doing? How you
I said,
doing?
you just had a girlfriend, another girl last week. He hang up on me. I said, well, every time I see one, I'm a woman, so I'm gonna let the women know what you be doing.
Hey, pull up then, Big Cheese. I was just going to get off of here, but yeah, pull up. I'll drop the link for you real quick. Let's go ahead and get it out there. I've been trying to get you to pull up and tell me your story, man. So,
Grown people can do that, Miss
yeah,
Mills. Mel. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
just drop the link, Big Cheese. Yeah, that's how it should go. Grown ups do grown up things. You know what I'm saying? Wait for Big Cheese joint to get
Hey, what's
connected.
up with it, Jackie?
What's up with you?
Oh man, I can't call it. But yeah, man, I got plenty of stories to tell, man. But my
Man,
dad, my daddy was something serious, man. He had fucking, I mean, excuse my language. He had 7 kids by 4 different women. Had 3 with my mom. He had one by another lady, and then I had a little brother that I didn't find out I had until I was like 15.
oh man,
Yeah, and then my sister and my brother
your joint went out. Oh,
time.
your joint went out, Big Cheese. What you
My
saying?
bad, my bad. My sister and brother, that's you know what I'm saying, by my dad's wife, they didn't want to have nothing to do with me and my siblings for a long time. We didn't really start talking until like I became like 17 or 18. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy,
Hmm.
man. See, I don't understand why um people's siblings do that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Why you mad at the kids? Like the kids ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They just kids. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't none of us asked to be here. You know what I mean?
right. And like my sister and brothers, you know what I'm saying, they older than me or whatever, but they used to tell me stories about when my mom was pregnant with me, that my brother and sisters, you know what I'm saying, they used to like really hate us. They used to be like, well, you know, we don't like them. They ain't my brother and sister, and this and that and the other. Man, it was a lot of stuff, man, going on then.
That's
A lot
crazy.
of stuff, yeah.
Really,
Yeah,
Do you think
really,
their
they
mother
probably.
taught them that way?
I'm about to say that.
I
That's
really, I
exactly what
really don't know, to be honest.
it had to
We
be.
all cool now. You know, I don't have no problem with them. I talk to
That's
them every
most
time
of
I
the
see them.
cases. In most cases, that's what
They
it is.
they probably carrying their mother's emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
Yeah,
heard her.
that's what it was. That's really
Yeah,
what it was because see, like my mom was with my dad at first, and it's crazy like to explain it because my mom was with him at first, and then she ended up getting with him, and they got married, and they was married for like they've been married for like 10 years.
it's not going in and out. To
Hey, Jaffe,
uh huh.
my
Can you hear
son
me? My
came
bad,
over
my
on to
phone went
holler
out. I'm
at you
sorry.
too
I'm
once
sorry.
Big Cheese get finished.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Okay.
My phone went out.
BT, who you got served with? What's the old company back in the day? Alltel.
Ah,
Jaff, Jaffe,
You got Alltel service.
I'm gonna let my
Oh,
son come and talk to you till Big Cheese get back up there. Here he is,
okay.
Kato.
Oh, BT there.
Yo, what was that
Phone went out.
question again?
What was the question? What question?
They're just talking about
Oh, y'all just talking
relationship.
about relationships.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
no, I
Talking
got
about
plenty of
different stuff. You know what
experience.
I'm saying? Different stuff. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? And my platform really based around, you know, being slandered and lied on. You know what I mean? Being told, being made something you're not, and just hearing both sides of the story. It's like a courtroom. You know what I'm saying?
But honestly, from my experience, like um, I was doing good. It just start when you're young, you start learning. Uh, I end up leaving somebody for someone else, and then that ain't turned out too good. Built a family, and that went down the hill. But other than that, I seen it. I almost got hit. All types of stuff, man. Like just being in a relationship, you know, domestic violence, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So
So
so what happened in that situation where you almost got hit or whatever? How that went down and what was the end play to that? Did they blame you for any? How did that went?
well, actually, it started like in like it was like Thanksgiving time. Like uh, actually, what happened was I was with my baby mama at the time, and I went inside Family Dollar. You know what I'm saying? It's always the phones, always the phones that get a relationship in trouble. So
Mhm.
uh,
What happened now? You there?
He done froze.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on with this stuff, man.
I told you let the phone stay.
oh, okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, I hear you now. I hear you now. You say you was with your baby mom, and you was going to you was at the Family Dollars, and what happened then?
So she was going through my phone and saw a photo of a girl I was talking to at a point of time, and so she realized just accused of me. You know what I'm saying, messing with this girl or whatnot, and then it just flipped to something else. So we was driving, which as she was driving, and she swung off and hit me. I was like, "What the world? This girl done lost her mind." And driving fast, and I ended up at the mall. I got out the car, and I was like, I can't deal with all that. You doing all this crazy stuff here, and she ended up uh she wouldn't let me in the car or nothing. I'm asking for my phone. So before I knew it, the girl that hit the gas, so I walking, she just hit the gas trying to hit me with the car. I was like, nope, not today. I hauled tail to a crystal, and I seen these people outside. I was like, hey, can I see your phone real quick? And like, from there, it's just been like a big chaos, between families and stuff. After that died down, I ended up going right back to her. So it been like my lesson was, you know, uh, it's not love when if you have to fight with someone or just deal with.
Yeah, yeah, man. That's a tough situation right there, man. Then was she around there telling other people that you did such and such to her or whatever? Okay, D. I can't hear nothing.
I think they froze again.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, okay. The phone keep cutting off. You need to turn your screensaver.
Um,
But what I was saying was, so my baby mama ended up in a car accident, a bad car accident. Well, her cousin died that day, and I was taking care of her. And as she was, day by day, I was cleaning. I was still picking glass off of her and doing, everything for her until she got recovered. But then I found out the day before, she had called me and said, maybe God trying to tell me something. I was like, well, I don't know where it was coming from until the next morning when I heard the bad news.
Mm,
And that night, she had told me she loved me, whatnot. But then later on down the road, after the fact, when she doing her recovery, I would find out the day before the accident, she was with her cousin, and she was getting messages from dude talking about he need to let out pressure and all that type of stuff. I was like, okay, well, I'm starting to find out what's going on, you
yeah.
know. So it's you know that story go deeper, but after that, um,
I already know that hurt right there.
but that was a while back. Now I'm in a new relationship, a healthy relationship. Um, I just know what's good for you, what's not good for you. You'll know a woman, she'll love you because she'll do anything in her power to keep you up, and same, vice versa for a man. Man gotta be able to do the same thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So to have a good relationship, you gotta have yourself in order as well as the queen. You a king, she a queen, and y'all gotta be up. Y'all gotta be motivated. Gotta be uplifting.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 28.
You 28. Okay.
I mean, hey man, life got so many twists and turns in it, man. It's crazy. You
Yeah,
know, I hate that you had to go through that right there, man. You know, what I mean, experience that, man. That first love a doozy, man.
Mama tried to say,
my mama tried to save me, but when you don't listen, you gotta find out the hard way. Cause
Yeah, you telling your mama, I got this. I know what
instead, you
I done
still
did it.
gotta,
I done did it.
deal with it. So you know,
I told
like
my
that.
mom, Mom, look, go ahead on somewhere now. I'm the one in this relationship. You can, I look,
my
I'm
mama
over
said,
here. You know
And
what
look,
I'm
I hold strong. Like, and at this time, when we was separated, been time, I was doing good. That's when they want to come back and pull you on down, and you know, just I had to find a way to get out that loop. You know,
pull you right back in that mess.
yeah, cause that's one thing lead to another. So after a while, I just said can't do it no more. Tag. Um, I try to, what I'm saying, work it out. Then, especially, what I'm saying, about me having a daughter, I always try to show her, how a man's supposed to be.
Yeah,
But other than that, dealing with baby moms, ooh, um, the last time I caught myself trying to get back to the loop,
hmm
uh, I was talking to someone at the time. I wasn't in a relationship with just friends and whatnot, and man, I was doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I went to a little club with my friend, having a good time. Then baby mama calling me over. It's the same little stuff, but it was a lot of pettiness.
yeah,
So she was just going, what I'm saying. She started talking to this other guy, whatnot. After the fact of so I took her on a date. What I'm saying, just trying to get right, and then I just realized, I ain't going back through that no more.
yeah.
But yeah, that's those relationships, something else. You just gotta know the difference between the soul tie and your soul mate.
That's right. That's right, young man. You sharp. You on it. You on it.
Oh, yep.
So
Got to
yeah,
be on.
You live
look,
and you learn. You live and you learn.
that's right.
Just make
I don't
sure
want to
you
end up
learn it
like Country
while
Wayne.
you living. Yeah.
I don't want to end up like my boy Country Wayne. I went to his comedy not too long ago,
Mm-hmm.
and actually met the guy face to face, and his whole energy, like he just his eye bucked up at me. I was like, "Well, I look familiar to you or something?" When I met Country Wayne, it's like his energy. He got good energy. It's like when he see me, his eye bucked up. I was like, "Dang, do you know me or something?" I don't know what that was about, but yeah, Country Wayne person, he pretty cool, man.
Oh yeah, I believe it. But look, y'all. So I'm finna get up off this live for the night, man. I definitely appreciate y'all joining my live, man. I definitely appreciate your story.
you
Uh,
most welcome, Jaffe.
yeah,
Yeah.
hey, I'm glad you lended them to us tonight, Miss Lisa.
Oh, you
For
welcome.
sure,
You
you know what
welcome.
I'm saying?
Yeah, Mama had to step back and let him do it for himself, and
Yeah,
he got it. He got it.
I'm glad. I'm
They
glad.
say,
Hey, we don't listen to Mama. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of those moments, not knowing,
right,
Mama was a woman. You know what I'm saying? Mama's
yeah,
a woman. She knows. She knows. She done lived and learned. You know,
Yeah, sometimes
you know,
mama got to sit back and let them do and, and learn.
Mhm.
And you gotta
Because we
watch out
bump
for
our
them,
head too. So,
and you gotta be careful of them rebounds,
oh
cause they
yeah,
bound to happen.
oh yeah.
yeah.
All right, yeah. So, hey, where y'all from, Miss Lisa?
Mississippi.
Jackson,
Mississippi. The
Jackson,
sip,
Mississippi.
sip, sip. Oh,
Yeah.
Jackson. I done been to
Jack, yeah.
that bus station
Yeah,
quite a few times.
Oh,
yeah.
you did.
That
Be
raggedy
making
bus
beats,
station
man.
y'all got down there. It's a train. The train go over top the bus station and everything.
I produce the beats out here. That's what I do.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
let
make
you
me?
yeah, I'm gonna let him hit you up in your inbox. Yeah, he
Yeah,
be doing that music. He be doing that music too, Josh.
shoot me that DM. Yeah, you out
Okay.
there with my boy Big Crit and all that. That there. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna let him hit you up, Josh, and inbox you. Yeah, he be doing those beats and everything, doing music and writing and all that good stuff.
Voice acting and everything.
Yeah, he do a
Okay.
little bit of everything too.
Oh, for sure. We definitely can link. I want to hear you. I
All
want to hear what
right.
you got for sure.
Okay.
Definitely
Yeah,
shoot me the DM. You know what I'm saying? So we can get on that. You know what I mean?
you hear?
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I'm gonna send you my SoundCloud.
All right. You got a YouTube and all that?
That's I got a YouTube, but you know what I'm saying. It really ain't something I just usually be on. But yeah, I got a YouTube, but most of my stuff is on SoundCloud and Instagram. I had got noticed by a lot of celebrities, and then I actually got one music of mine took the producer name DJ White did it. Made this hit song by Megan Thee Stallion,
Mm.
Savage. And I know I am the original beat maker of that. I got proof. It's all on Instagram.
I had a song that I wrote one time, man, like that, man. I sent it. I don't really complain about it, but I sent it to. It was a song that I had wrote. It was really for like some females or something to really do the song, but it was a record that I had wrote, and it ended up. I sent it to this producer. I sent it to my homie. He gave it to this producer, Blackout. And next thing I know, Nikki was coming out with that song, the Anaconda song she had out that time.
Oh man. See, man, the word's so
Yeah.
small. Like, be
But
honest.
but you know the thing about when you're dealing with that music stuff, man, I learned, what I mean, long ago, right? Not to get excited about meeting people who are in the industry because they a lot of times they looking for a way that they can stay afloat. So,
Mhm.
I do agree.
you know what I mean? Kind of be careful of them people.
Man, I was getting excited. I was like, man, ooh, I can't believe DJ Cho's in my stuff, man. Uh all these producers that work with Jamie Foxx, Kerry Hilson, all these people, Fantasia, A$AP Rocky, Drake,
They will get you.
Meek Mill. And I'm thinking, oh snap, I'm in the game. I'm in the
No,
game. No, I'm not.
they'll take your stuff and
They'll
it's
take
all
your
good.
stuff and run with it.
Yeah, they will. But yeah, send me your link, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, man. No,
All right.
All right. Bet.
all right,
Have a
y'all.
good night, y'all.
Y'all have a good night, y'all.
Good night.
You too.
All right, now, y'all. All right, Mika.
All right. Good night.
All right, Mika. Have a good night, y'all.
You too.
All right, now.
Okay. Bye bye.